Hi, it's Bonnie Bradford. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne, and I wanted to try this 5 in 5 thing that we have with Arbonne, where it's 5 different pieces of makeup, and what we're going to do is we're going to do up our face in less than 5 minutes. Yay! I usually just use mascara and eyeliner, and since I've gotten into Arbonne, I've also started using the foundation, which will give you a nice polished look, a little bit of a powdered look from it. I'm protecting you from whatever makeup you're wearing. And then I also started getting into doing a little bit of contrasting and highlighting with it, which gives a little bit of dramatism to your face. And then, of course, we can always have a little lipstick that gives you that extra that you need. Now today I'm going to be deviating from what I normally use. So the 5 for and 5 that they recommend, so the 5 for 5 that they suggest that we start with is the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some type of foundation. So I'm going to do a CC cream with the pollution protection. That's according to my skin tone. So that's going to give me my foundation, my SPF, and it's going to blend out some of my my imperfections of my skin. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the eyebrows. And so I'm going to be using the eyebrow shaping pen, which is going to have one side that's going to let me brush out my eyebrows, and then the other side that's going to help me fill it in. This one's going to be a little bit light that I'm going to be using, but that's fine. As you can notice, I usually have dark eyebrows, and I just kind of want to fill them in a little bit, so we'll see how that looks. And then we go on to a blush. I'm going to be accentuating my apples of my cheeks. And then finally we're going to go for a lipstick. And so this one I'm going to be using is one of my favorites. It's a little bit darker color, but it also it looks almost like wine. It's Hyacinth. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to throw my hair up real quick, take my eyes off, and then let's get started. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start off with the CC cream. So I'm just going to take a little bit, put it into and just like about a dime size, they say, and everything like that. And then I'm going to put it on my face. So let's get it around my cheeks, under my eyes, blending it, letting it go. Same thing, put a little bit on the other side. I've got a nice, this is a fair, this is a fair color that I'm using because I have very light skin. In fact, you know, if you bring me out at night, I actually glow with how white my skin is. An interesting fact that I've seen is I saw a video with someone with a birthmark that took over most of her face and her part of her neck and everything. And between the concealer cream and the CC cream, she all but covered everything. You could not see anything of the birthmark that was left afterwards. I was just awed by it. So you can check out my site, bonniecanhelp.com. I have that video up there just to show how incredible it is. Now, I'm just going to take a quick look at my mirror over here. I can see that I still got quite a bit of excess stuff on here because this is like the first time I've really done my CC cream. So let me just kind of do a sponge to just kind of blot off some of the excess stuff that's sitting there and everything. Make sure you don't forget to do your neck and everything, otherwise you're just this headless wonder with this foundation all around it. There we go. Okay. Now that's looking pretty good. And I know this is going to take a little bit more than the 5 minutes, but let me just take a quick picture so that we can see what it actually looks like. I'll put this up on the video for you. So let's just... There we go. Okay, now the next thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to do the eyes. So the first thing that they tell you with the eyes is to take the brush and kind of just brush through in the direction of your hair growth with the brush to begin with, just to kind of shape them a bit, make sure you're sorting things out and everything. Now I don't pluck my eyes, so you'll notice that some of my lashes might go a little bit further. I mean, I'm not that high def on this, thank goodness that you guys can really see this. But then the next thing that I need to do is then I need to just kind of take my pencil and fill in with my eyes. You can see that even though this is a lighter brown, it's actually making my eyebrows look a little bit darker. Okay? So just kind of framing my face here. Beautiful. And then they suggest once again to take your brush and just kind of once again brush with it, keeping it that just kind of brushing off some excess stuff and keeping it more of a natural look to it. Beautiful. Once again, let's get selfie, and this is my look for. I know, I've got to start working on this lighting. Next thing is going to be my blush. So I'm going to take my blush, and they say you can either do a brush or your fingers. I'm just going to try my fingers right now, try this out. And I'm just going to do, they say either do the apples of your cheeks, so smile and you can do the apples, or if you have cheekbones, you can kind of do a little bit, suck it in, and then just kind of go up your cheekbones just a little bit with the blush. So you go up the cheekbone. You're kind of going along the shadowing underneath that cheekbone. Okay. Beautiful. I got a little bit of rouge there. And then next thing that we need to do is we need to do the mascara. Love this mascara. So I'm just going to quickly put on. And this is, like I say, the thing that I normally use. So put it on, just brushing through, put it onto the amount of thickness that you think you need. And then to get the bottom, just lightly do across the bottom, or you can take the tip too and just kind of touch along the bottom. Just quickly do this. Okay. So as you can see, even with the bad lighting that I have there, you can see how dramatic that the mascara has made my. And then the final thing is, normally I'd be putting under the eyeliner, but the mascara is holding off enough right now. So the last thing is the lip. So let me go ahead, just do a little bit of a swipe. Kissy face. Here we go. And if I just want to make sure that, see my little bow up at the top, I can just touch a little bit more. And there we go. Lips are fine. Everything looks fine. And now I am ready for a night out. So one more. Let me take a. There we go. So, and in less than 5 minutes, I got the makeup on. Granted, it's probably about 5, but you know, so I was taking selfies. I normally wouldn't be doing this. And it wasn't that tough. So go ahead and try it out. Do some colors that you want and don't worry about it. Worst case, if it doesn't look great, no problem. You can try again. Cleanse it off. Try over. Okay? So have a great day. Enjoy. Take care. Bye.